the template. By default, it gives you all of these. I think it gives you too many options, right? It gives you like the double image, the cover image. So what I'm going to do, can everybody look, please? What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete the portfolio page altogether. Okay, I'll give you the steps to do this, but I think this is better. So if you go over here, do you see where it says pages and menus? If you click on that, you can actually delete the portfolio page, which sounds weird. Like, why would you want to delete it? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new blank page, okay? And I'm going to call it portfolio. So now I have this new page called portfolio. And now I'm going to do something called add elements. So this is just a blank page. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm going to click add elements and I'm going to go over to the left where it says gallery, okay? And now this is where it gets a little tricky. I thought maybe they would make you pay for this, but they have something called pro galleries and it's actually more basic than what they give you. They kind of now added to the pro gallery section what it used to be by default. I have no idea why. But what I did is I went to this section and I chose one of these. I believe the one that I mean, you can choose any one you like. But I think I chose Artboard. And what I did is I just dragged and dropped it like this. And then I kind of centered it. So you see those pink center lines. So now we have a portfolio page again, okay? The only thing that's a little bit tricky about this is now you have to relink it because when you go to preview, I'll show you what happens. Okay, when you click on the about, it'll go to the about. When you click on contact, it'll go to contact. When you click on portfolio, it'll go to portfolio. But when you click on your name, it'll now go to nothing because it was not linked because we deleted the initial page. Where are we? So I'm going to go back to the portfolio page. I'm going to click on the text up here and I'm going to link it to the I'm going to link the text to the portfolio page. Okay, so I click here and then it says which page and I say portfolio. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of, it gives a really ugly underline. I'm going to get rid of that. And then, you know, you can change the font, of course, or you can put in a logo. You can also add text below the menu. I don't like the way that they had the text here. I actually think it would make more sense to put text here. So, for example, like I would add your name here, or your, you know, if you want to put like digital artist or something like that, I would probably put it here. Okay. Now, I am gonna put a link to this I would make it smaller, by the way. If you want to use the portfolio without doing all these shenanigans, you can try it the way I had it before. But the good thing about this now is that when you click Manage Media, it's just a single image, okay? And then you can say, remember when we added our media? You can you can add all your own files, right? So I'll put that up there as my first image, and I'll call it I always misspell acrylic. Okay. So the reason why I like doing it this way is now when I go to preview, what happens is I click on my image and then it immediately just pops up to the image. Do you guys see this? So now it's like the portfolio that I showed you that somebody made. There's none of this shenanigans with like a cover image and then all of that other stuff. So I know this seems more complicated, but this is really what you need. You don't, unless you have like, again, if you're an illustrator and you have portraits, landscapes, digital images, paintings, blah, 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 and then with each one of those you have like 5 or 10 images or something, that's one thing, okay? But to me, this is much better where you're just scrolling through something. So again, you click on it and boom, it immediately pops up. And it's much more similar to like a professional portfolio. Like this is Ollie Epps' portfolio, right? Where you're just clicking through images. He doesn't have any it depends. If you are like really advanced and you want to do that with a cover image and have all that stuff, but I think this is easier. If you struggle with it and you need help, I can try to help you.